Imagine a demon, the coldest, most vicious, most life-sucking whore demon from hell you could ever possibly have the misfortune to allow into your consciousness for the briefest of moments. What does it look like? No, this isn't a joke about your least favorite politician or movie star. That would be too obvious. Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska. City of glistening lights, home of college students, Blue Jays, and people totally oblivious to the life-threatening torrent of evil that surrounds them every waking hour of every day. For on this campus stalks a horrible monster, dripping in evil, ready to strike at any time. Of course, I'm talking about the Creighton Vampire. Hi, I'm your host, Jonathan Thorndike. I've skinny dipped in Loch Ness, used my own children as bait for the Mongolian bloodworm, and searched for alien anal probes in cows. But the journey that I am about to take you on is the most dangerous of my career. We will root out the Creighton Vampire, an elusive death machine whose acts of evil are impossible to number.
The legend of the Creighton Vampire begins with the school's founding in 1461 with a man named Jimmy Pinkham, a member of the first class at Creighton. Mr. Pinkham became violently drunk one evening on a case of Pabst Blue Ribbon. While watching a Creighton basketball game, he became angry at a terrible call on the part of the referee and randomly punched a bar patron drinking a Bloody Mary. Unfortunately for Mr. Pinkham, the bar patron was a vampire who promptly bit him on the neck. Mr. Pinkham turned into a hate-filled, blood-sucking creature of the night and has haunted the campus for over 500 years. The legend was laid out in full detail in a conspiracy magazine from the 1960s that ran for 20 issues. All issues of the magazine were guaranteed to be at least 18% true.
18%? Those odds are way too good to pass up. We hit the streets to find out what the students thought about the Creighton Vampire.
Do you believe in the Creighton Vampire?
I haven't heard of it. Actually.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Okay. Do you believe in the Creighton Vampire?
No, I haven't heard of the Creighton Vampire.
Not at all?
No, I don't think so.
What's your name?
John Kelsey.
And how long have you been going to Creighton?
I'm a freshman, so.
Cool. And in all that time, have you ever heard of the Creighton Vampire?
No.
Not
at all.
Here we are at night at Creighton University. According to legend, this is where the Creighton Vampire has its hunting hour. According to our calculations, this right here is the most likely spot that the Creighton Vampire will strike. This is the Creighton Library, where the smart, slow kids who don't play sports go to study. You walk out late at night, it's prime pickings for the Creighton Vampire or his serial rapist to pick them off.
And we are not going to move from this spot until the Creighton Vampire is found. Well, I have just been informed by our producer that we are out of funding, which means that this is the end of our journey.
The Creighton Vampire may have eluded us this time, but I learned something during our hunt. The Creighton Vampire is so devious, so cunning, and so evil. Not only are most people ignorant of its existence, but it is also invisible, odorless, silent, and doesn't take up space. So how are we going to defeat it?
Through the heroic efforts of people like me and you. Our awareness will eventually catch him, and when we do, we'll tell the whole world. But until then, until we get more money, we'll have to let it roam Creighton, free to hunt, and viciously and painfully feast on the blood of innocent victims. Until our next dangerous journey, I'm Jonathan Thorndike. See you next time.